Okay. Well, we're back. And it's a blank screen for now, but we'll fix that in a moment here. Just make sure that I'm recording. Okay, we're good. Actually, I don't think it really matters because I've just been downloading my streams from YouTube, or not YouTube, from Twitch anyway. I would like to download them from YouTube, it's faster that way, but YouTube doesn't format in the 900p resolution. So, nothing can be done about that. Now, for some reason, I gotta take a look and see if Twitch changed their terms of service or something, but like the streams have been going down a lot quicker than they used to. My streams used to last on VOD for like a good month. Some of them I think were even like going on like 2 months or so, I don't know. Because it wasn't that long ago where I still had like Devil May Cry streams up, and we finished that series a long time ago. That was like the beginning of the year. Anyway. But now they go away in like 14 days. That was similar back in the day when I don't know. I don't think I signed up for the affiliate deal. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we're here in Pharos. This is the Mega Ultra Tower where the Sun-Cryst is, where King Wraithwall took his blade and cut off a fragment of it to make the Nethicite, the Deifacted Nethicite. So we're going up, gonna look for this Sun-Cryst, and I don't know. I guess it depends what Ash wants to do. Does she want to cut some new Deifacted Nethicite for herself, or does she want to destroy the Sun-Cryst and prevent anyone from using it again? So that's the dilemma currently at hand, and we will see if we can make our way up the rest of this tower. Ancient letters hang in an effulgent glow, ignorant child crawling through life on clay below. All that lived and ever shall, by Gidovagan's grace, to prosper now and forever. It makes about as much sense as all the rest of the things that we've been reading. Anyway, I don't think there's anywhere to go but up, so let's just keep at it. Oh, okay. I was reading that for a second, thought something was wrong. Yeah, I think it gave us an option down on one of the other floors where it was like, from here on forward you can progress with a handicap. I didn't know what all the rest of them would be, but I chose the item one. I'm assuming that there was maybe like a magic disabler, maybe something that blocks attacks or techniques or something like that. Anyway, I chose the item one, which is perfectly fine because any of the items I have can be replicated by means of magic. Just, it's not as quick. That's the only problem. Ahead the Watcher waits, third of 3. Ye who crave wealth, return whence you came. Okay, so we've been fighting these guardians here in Pharos, and they've kind of not been too hard, but I don't know, that could change. If anything, it's a mid-boss, but we've gone through it. I think we went through like 3 or 4 bosses last stream. What the hell is that? Oh my god. It's a really buff tiger man with a horn. What is this, Fenrir? That doesn't look like any Fenrir I know. I thought Fenrir was a wolf. Okay, well he has haste on, so I'm gonna have to dispel that. Let's see, maybe we can lower some defense. Hey, you've got that sight unseen, don't you? There you go. Hey, that might not be a bad one. Let me try to see if I can gambit that. Okay, ally... No. We're looking for self. Self, status, blind. Nobody has anything that can heal that. Well, Ash does, but she doesn't have it on gambit, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then you want to use your Technic. Where are those at? Here? There we go. What do you mean I can't use it? Action cannot be performed on the user? Oh. Oh boy, do we have... Okay, foe, character status, blind. Alright, it's gonna be so particular. Alright, those are back here. Sight unseen. Turn that on. There we go. Okay, now I can just do it automatically. Is he immune to that? I can't tell. Oh, he is immune, damn it. Alright, never mind. Oh no, I still can't use items, so I need somebody to unmute Ash. So that we can get Bosch unblinded. Normally I think sight unseen would be a good idea, but it's just not, he's immune to it. I didn't know you could be immune to attacks. So I guess I'll just turn that off for right now. Okay. Penelo's done. I'm gonna swap Vaughn back in. We just want to try and preserve her in case anybody else gets muted. I don't want like a whole party of our magic casters muted with no way to unmute. God damn it. I'm making this easy, but at least his health has gone down pretty steadily. Okay, at the very least, Ash wasn't muted, so... We're just taking it to this guy. There we go. Bosch almost died, but that's alright. Oh, that was really quick. Almost too rapid. Well done, everybody. There's a lot of items around there. Can I still go pick those up? I guess maybe not, considering we're like in a brand new area. That's a shame. I wonder what they were. Probably just... Not that I would have been able to use them anyway, but I don't know. They could have been like moats or something. Okay, so we've got the third... Are we on the second ascent? Yeah, we're on the second ascent. That was the third boss of 3 Guardians, but we still have a third ascent to go through because this is the one where all the Technic and magic lists say that all the magics are, so we gotta do that. And then potentially, I guess, gotta go back down and maybe try that first ascent if we happen to get like an elevator or something, which I'm suspecting we probably will get. But I really want to get that holy magic. And it's like, I don't know if something was glitching out before, but the method that you do to get it, which was kill those head monsters with the giant flames, red flames, they're supposed to create a path and they weren't, so I'm not sure what that was about. Are we reeling that back in, or what's going on here? Hey, there's the elevator. See? Your abilities are again your own. I see. Well, let's do a quick lap around here. Altar of Steel, that's probably like a tech. Okay, so what's this? Pilgrim impelled to heaven's heights, skyward keep your course. In vessel of sky now make your way, reaching this place, your worth proven. The path for you shall open. You who call the vessel of sky, who would climb higher still, this vessel's ways now mastered to ascend. Though are through ways untrodden, pass but one, through ways then known, move unhindered. Okay, so I'm assuming that means we can go back to previous locations with no repercussions? Oh, I can't go down. Alright. Well, I guess we'll go up for now. It only goes up one floor, though. I could have walked that. Just give me a staircase. Alright, we might as well save here. Alright. I guess let's do another lap around here real quick. So make sure I didn't miss anything. And also get 100% of the map complete so I can get that one achievement. Huh. So it's just a waystone? Guess that's fine. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Mate of Dynasty? Okay, this is the fabled third ascent. Not only is this the final ascent of the Pharos Tower, but it also is the one that has all of the good stuff. So we gotta be a little extra thorough when it comes to looking around here. Oh, I didn't know it had died yet. Alright, what you gotta say? You who reach this final sphere, no paths herein will you find. The heights you've climbed, their glyphs, they shall be your guide. To seal of night, look first. Not easily this realm to pass, failing twice punishment you will face. So that either means we're going back down, or we are going to fight something we probably don't want to fight. Okay, so night, is that in relation to this? What is this? Black sigil. Green sigil. Red sigil. Sigil of sacrifice. What the hell does that mean? Alright, I guess we're gonna do the night, or the black one. Did we look over here? I don't think we did. Door can't be opened from that side, alright. Let me just read this one more time. Well, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna try the black one. Okay, everything seems fairly normal here. How's our levels looking by? Okay. Everybody's still at 50. That's right, we got that last time. Nice even 50 cap on everything. Are these things weak? Of course, they're weak to holy. Sorry, it looks a little bit complex. Fool's Facade, And Terrace, is that a Balthier gun? No, go down. Yes, it is, and he can equip it too. Oh, wonderful. I'm just gonna keep the silent shot on there because it hasn't really failed me yet. Alright, well, there's a sigil here. I don't think I want to just run up and touch it, though. Hey, Flare, that's a good magic spell. That's a black magic spell. It's a real powerful one, too. I don't know if it has an element. Hold on. I was going to switch out for Fran, but let's see if Ash can do it. No. Uh-oh. Everybody's doing something. I'm gonna switch out a party member, but I can't. Well, let's just take a look. Where would that be? Inventory, abilities, auto sort, flare. Okay, so Fran can definitely do it. That's good. Deal massive damage to one foe. No elements, so that's good. If I remember right, there's another black magic spell that's also equally good. It's not shock. I already have that one. I think it was another one that I didn't have that potentially might be in this area too, so just gonna have to keep our eyes peeled, I guess. The flare is a good one. I'll take that for sure. Okay, we're gonna be doing our doom routine and just pressing ourselves against every single wall here. Make sure we don't miss any facades. Before I go down, I'm gonna take a look through here. I wonder, okay, so we had to start with the knight, but do we have to keep looking for the black sigil, or? You don't have anything that can... I guess not. There's a technique, and I'm not sure where it is, but I believe it's called telekinesis, and it allows melee users to use melee attacks long range, so it's usually good to have. What is that one lone enemy doing in there? What is that? What is this? Cataract Avis? Alright, hold up, Ash, before you go and do that. This might be another one of those super monsters. Ooh, jeez. Oh, alright. No, not a super monster. Went down pretty hard with that Thundara spell, or Thundaga. Okay, that just wraps back around. Yeah, I'm wary about choosing another one. Because here we have another black one, but I don't know that this... I don't know that we're just choosing... It's because we had to choose the black one first. That doesn't mean we have to keep choosing it. Nothing else around here that says anything. I'm sort of inclined to hit the hidden one. Maybe we can go do that. Gotta be careful though, because of course, 2 false steps and we... God damn it, Ash. What are you doing? We get hit with some kind of repercussion, I just don't know what that is. Okay, so where did we go? I'm gonna bust out the guide here, hold on. White robes. Ah, that was a good trap. Okay, that was a bad trap. Let's see. Alright, so Black Sigil. Unfortunately, this guide is a bit outdated, so it doesn't concern a lot of the modern treasures that are inside the Zodiac Age version of the game. However, it should still be able to lead us in the right path, although we just seem to be on a hidden one for right now. Wait a second, have we been here? Yeah, it's back where we were. I'm gonna say that there's nothing to be gained from going that way. It sucks though, because none of this is on the map. Let's make sure that there's no paths or alternate walls that I could potentially go through. Let me see if, like, Soul Eater or something works. I couldn't tell. It was a little too high up. Okay, so, well, we ended up in a new area, so that's good. In fact, none of this area is currently on the map, so this is a completely blind area. However... Carefully go down either hall, since both are essentially the same. So I found where I am. Fake walls, reach digital platform. And the Thundago works against these finds. Okay, yeah. This is the red sigil. And I know, gotta use a guide to get through here, maybe. But this is like, from what I'm recalling, just a lot of trial and error, and considering that I've already played this once, I've got no reservations looking up what to do when it comes to trial and error part. Besides, you know that anybody that has a load of people that know the game in their chat, they're getting help by means of that. Ultima Blade, jeez. Who can wield that, I wonder? That is a two-handed weapon. It's... oh man. But not, I mean, the magic evade is really crappy. A regular evade got 1 point above what I've got on the axe. I mean, I'm sure it looks like a nice sword. Look at that. I mean, Ultima Blade, that just speaks like final weapon tier. However, being a good greatsword does not compensate for the fact that I have a really good axe and really good blocking with a shield. So I think I'm going to keep it with that. Oh, also, I forgot, but I gave Bosch the ability to wear the Genji gear, which I've got. Whoa, nice look at Redis's crotch there. Which, if it's not one of the best armor sets in the game, it's up there. So I've got a couple pieces because I fought with what's his name, good old, what the hell is his name? I don't know, the guy with all the swords. We did a hunt with him. Is he in the bestiary? Let me see. Not that I finished it because it's in 2 parts. Maybe he's not going to pop up because of that, but he's on the Marks territory. Rare game, maybe? Avenger with the... what is this? No, that's not it. Anyway, alright, well, anyway. I fought a boss, basically, that has the Genji gear able to be stolen from him, so I stole it from him, and there we go. So from what this is telling me, these Sigil of Sacrifices will take you to a new area, but you have to sacrifice something. So they all correspond to something. Yellow corresponds to items. I'm fine with giving that up again, so let's do that. Okay, so I believe we're making progress. We're on the northernmost section here. You who reach this final sphere go through these great gulfs of space. To the undying, the final path belongs, pure brilliance unseen and distances traversed, untainted by glyph and color. I see. Hey, ordered fighting. Oh, more bombs. Good going. Yeah, but actually, that Sigil of Sacrifice didn't do anything. It's like a trick or something, I don't know. Okay, just like a waystone. I wonder, that's probably what we need to hit, but just to be thorough, let me go back through here and see if there's anything else that we might be missing. Oh, these things. Oh, geez. Maybe I shouldn't even worry about the dispel, just have Ash hit those Thundagas. God damn it, Vaughn. This thing doesn't even have bravery up. Okay, well, what the pillar was saying earlier, it was saying something about like a neutral or whatever. I mean, that could be the Sigil of Sacrifice, but I think that would also classify under that other waystone too. Let me just take a look. Okay, you know, it's talking about breaking a wall, so I'm just gonna assume that's what it means. Without actually reading the entire thing. Some other waystone. Okay. Before that, what is this? Another elevator? Ah, this takes us up. Okay, what does that other waystone do? The last waystone teleports a party to 88th floor, which is directly underneath the rare monster tower. I see, so there's something ahead here. Alright. Oh, not that. Hey, does she know Hastiga? She doesn't, damn. Well, it's alright, I guess. Oh, even Ash doesn't know haste. That's a shame. Who knows, this next boss might be a bit of a pushover too, but better safe than sorry. Oh, I think I already used bubble on him. Well. Okay, well, let's go to this next floor, see what we can find here. I think that's it, so I won't be needing the guide anymore. Or is it so explosive? Oh. Hey, is this an Esper? It's got the Esper music. Whoa, hold up. Okay, it's protected. Let's see. Dispel. Oh, it's got like disease on touch. Ugh. I don't even think I have a whole lot of serums. I got 8 of them. Disease can be a problem because it prevents you from recovering any health. Which I wasn't too sure what it did before, but now that I know and have seen its effects in play, not too fond of it. Unfortunately, there's only one magic spell that can get rid of it, which is Cleanse, but only Penella knows how to use that, so... You know, items it is. And damn, you got hit with it again. I wonder if Remedy can take care of it. Oh yeah, she doesn't know. Alright, Remedy can take care of it. He's fine. Oh, he's dead. I'm like, what the hell happened? Why don't we get a decoy going on Bosch here, since he has so much health? Roxor? Oh, it's literally just rocks. Man, I don't remember this Esper. But I guess it was at the end of the game, so I probably didn't use it that much. Hushmal, bringer of order. Okay, yeah, we're on a new floor. Oh, that's at 80 for a moment, so it confused me. I wonder if I missed anything else. Is this still considered... Okay, this is still considered the third ascent. Piece of dark matter, huh. But I could have sworn that there was more than one. I mean, we got a couple good weapons, but that wasn't part of the listing that I was looking at. Like, where to find weapons. It didn't really concern me. I was mostly concerned with the techniques and the magic. And I think it was two were on the third ascent. Maybe there's still one here. I don't know. Maybe not.
The din of the mist grows greater.
The Sun-Cryst must be near.
I wonder if she'll really do it. Take revenge against the Empire. I mean, I know how she must feel. It's hard, losing someone you care about.
Something we all got in common.
But you know, no matter how hard we try, we can't change the past. There's nothing that can bring them back. Still, sometimes when I close my eyes, I can see them so clearly.
Illusions of the past. You think to have cast them off, only to find them years later, unwearying, unrelenting. The past can bind a man as surely as irons. Cut the true path. But will she?
She's right there, you know. I think at that distance she could probably pick up on what you're saying. Might be our last waypoint here. Okay, let's see. This tower, wrought by hands undying, heaven-bound path. Those who master power and wisdom miss the tower's secrets are for you, and you alone claim them. To heaven's last height you now ascend, chosen, now know the reason of your choosing. Nothing else I can see here. We can always go back, I think. I believe we're not barred from going back through here later on in the game, so if I miss something, then yeah.
So this is the Sun-Cryst.
Oh god. I thought those were like beams. But, no, it's like webs? I don't get it.
King Wraithwall stood here. With this sword, he cut the Sun-Cryst and took its power in his hand.
But you're going to use the sword to destroy the Sun-Cryst. Aren't you, Ash?
Don't interrupt me, Vaughn.
One last big sigh, why not?
You want revenge? You would have me use the stone? You would have me destroy the Empire? Is this my duty? Is this what you want? I cannot.
Why do you hesitate? Take what is yours. The Cryst is a blade. It was meant for you. Wield it. Avenge your father.
Take a breath. How did you get there?
Yes. It was I who wore Bashi's face. Who cut down the life of Dalmasca. Lady Ash, your father's murderer is here.
You and Rex!
I slew your king. I slew your country. Do these deeds not demand vengeance? Yes, good. Find your wrath. Take up your sword. Fight, and serve those who died before you.
A Judge Magister there was. 2 years passed. He took in his hand the Midlight Shard, stolen from Nabratia, and used it not knowing what he did. And Nabudis was blown away. Sid ordered this of him, to learn the Nethicite's true power. That man swore never to let such terrible power be used again. He forsook his Judicious plate and his name.
Judge Sect.
It's been too long, Gabranth. Reach out your hand, Lady Ash. But remember, that which you must grasp is something beyond revenge, something greater than despair. Something beyond our reach. Try as we might, Gabranth, history's chains bind us too tightly.
No, we cannot escape the past. This man is living proof. What is your past, daughter of Dalmasca? Did you not swear revenge? Do the dead not demand it?
wrestler. My prince. Our time was short. Yet I know this. You are not the kind to take base revenge! The wrestler I knew is gone.
You are our saint, Tashalia Benagan. You must use the Nephesite. You must be the one to straighten history's weave.
I am no false saint for you to use.
Ash.
In all Dalmasca's long history, not once did we rely on the Dusk Shard. Our people resolved never to use it, though their need might be dire. That was the Dalmasca I wanted back. To use the stone now would be to betray that. I will destroy the Sun-Cryst. I will discard the stone.
You claim no need of power? What of your broken kingdom's shame? The dead demand justice!
You're wrong.
Huh?
What would change? I can't help my brother now. My brother's gone. He's dead.
Even with power, we cannot change what is past. What is done, is done.
Yet without power, what future can you claim? What good a kingdom you cannot defend?
Then I will defend Queen and Kingdom both.
Defend? You? You who failed Landis and Dalmasca. What can shame hope to keep safe? Your shield is shattered. Your oaths poison those you would protect.
I know, he's beginning to cast Protect. He doesn't have it on him yet. Alright, come on. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. I'm like, didn't Bosch have something? I'm a little bit surprised at the lack of dialogue for Bosch at this point in time. I mean, I think even Vaughn got more in, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of get the feeling like Brandt just took a look at him finally at the end there, and he's like, who the hell are you, little boy? This would be good.
Hear me, Bosch. Do not think killing the Kingslayer will win you back your honor. When you abandoned home and kin, your name was forever stained with blood.
Aye. This stain is mine to bear, but I will bear it willingly, knowing that I did all that I could for hope.
Preen and strut as you like. In the end, we are the same. Bloodthirsting carrion birds. Hellbent on revenge.
Okay. Well, there we go. There's something. I think that only happens if he's in the party, so... Wait a second, he's immune to Dispel? Huh. Didn't matter much anyway.
So you too would leave your debts unpaid.
Enough of this! I can bear no more. You disappoint me, Gabranth.
What?
He trusted you. When you bared steel against the princess, you forswore your obligations to your emperor. You shame yourself and make mockery of Lord Lars's trust. You are unfit to serve him as sword or shield, and so I release you from that service. Your presence is neither required nor welcome. Gabranth!
You were only a tool of this Venar.
How quaint. We are allies. The Acuria give men power as a master feeds his dog. It is meant to tame us. How well you've resisted their wile. By turning your back on their stones, you give us free hand to write our own history.
And at what price? Dalmasca's freedom for your Nethicite? I shall not suffer you to have it. The Sun-Cryst be damned!
Be sure that it is! For what other purpose do you think you've brought us here? But, my lady, I would have you stay your Acurian sword. The Sun-Cryst is glutted with mist, and so precious a thing must not be squandered. Let us use the stone! Finish this for now! Shards of Nethicite, cocoon of the Sun-Cryst, spill forth your mist upon this evil east. Let sea and sky be awash in it, that Bahamut may come and drink his fill. And lo, how brightly burned their lanthorn! Casts it back the shadow of Acurian design, testament that man's history shall be his alone!
You made your Nethicite for this. You mimic the Acuria stone for what? To become a god yourself?
On whose shoulders better to stand than those of the would-be gods? Ah, such high hopes I once had, but you ran and they with you. Alas, the hour of your return is late. Come, family, revel in the glory of my triumph!
Hold up. This ain't any of your battle to go through with, so... Ash, since it seems like you won't rid yourself from the battle here. I wonder if anything good on him worth stealing. There we go. Okay. Stole a Ketu board. I don't know what that is, but sounds interesting.
No pity from me!
Whoa, where do you... Wait a second, where'd you pull that from?
Behold the manufactured Nethicite, the fruit of our power and knowledge. See what the stone of man is capable of. Witness its power with your own eyes. Transfer it to me!
Oh, he's got his own summon. Okay, I don't remember this. this. I think we should probably concentrate on the summon, yes? Let's give that flare a try. Not bad. Although, good lord, it's that was 5,000 damage. It barely took a sliver off of it. Alright, now we're doing a little bit more. Oh, is it weak to flame? Somebody cast Firaga on it and it did pretty good. Good lord. Look at that double damage. Doing about 20,000. Oh no. There we go.
You dream of death! Wake and die!
Again, just pulling out these weapons from who knows where. So I don't know what that thing was, that summon. It's Famfrit, maybe? I believe is what he said. It sort of looked like XII from Final Fantasy V. Had that weird sort of frog helm look. No wonder. Man, like 200 damage is kind of pitiful, I think. This. Oh, nice. Well, maybe. Do they usually break? I thought they were usually encased. Oh, we got it, alright. The darkening cloud. Hey, that's kind of like... Oh, no, XII was like the tree or something like that. The cloud was from Final Fantasy III.
Let him by, Vayne. It is done. Ah, how I have enjoyed these 6 years.
The pleasure was all mine.
Was there no other way? Huh. Spend your pity elsewhere. If you are so set on running, hadn't you best be off, fool of a pirate?
Fran? Fran!
The mist burns to bursting. It beats. The cocoon. The Sun-Cryst bursts. You must run as far as you can.
Easy, Fran.
Hadn't you best be off? That's what a sky pirate does. You fly, don't you?
I suppose you'd better hang on then.
Ash! The sword! We have to stop it!
You must quit this place. It's reacting. I've not seen its like before. Nay, never this large. Never such threat impendent. Vonabudis.
Redis! Redis, no!
I, Judge Magister, condemn you to oblivion!
Oof. Also, what's up, Diller?
Redis.
You now have the option of saving your game. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's do 2 saves, just in case. Things have been fine. Well, changing the work schedule's messed up a little bit, so it takes some getting used to. And been a little bit sick, but I've been feeling a bit better, at least from yesterday, so not too bad. I guess they never gave these characters voices. Blast the sea, blast the waves, blast it all. I don't believe he's gone. He's Redis. How could he die? Hadn't you noticed? He'd been searching for a place to die all along. Lord Redis weren't the sort of man to run away from his problems by dying. He weren't. How could he abandon this town? You'd have him regret passing? You'd have him suffer and wail for eternity? That's not what I meant. No, if he's gone, then he should rest in peace. Gods know he deserves it. Then let him. If you've time to mourn and curse him, then you've certainly time to carry on what he started. If you don't wish an eternity of regret on him, then let's do our part here and know he's watching over us, satisfied. Satisfied? Redis? We'd be lucky if we earned a not disappointed from him, but I suppose everything depends on us now. Us and Vaughn's crew. Vaughn's crew? I didn't know Vaughn had his own crew. Arr? Is that like a pirate? Arr! Since when have you trusted that lot with more than a swabbing the deck? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's piratey. I wasn't blind. I saw the faith that Redis had in them. I'm sure they'll discover what it is they need to do in short time. Speaking of which, did you tell them about our guest? They should be meeting up at the manse. I don't know what that is. Manse? As we speak. Who was that odd fellow anyway? Squawk.
Al-Cid?
We let ourselves inside. The situation is one demanding some haste, you understand?
How did you know where we were?
My little birds. They tell me many, many things. My lady, the war begins now.
Then you were unsuccessful in stopping the Rosarian fleet?
I used a variety of methods. All went according to plan until it came time to request withdrawal of our most devoted generals. In their enthusiasm for war, our great military leaders went behind my back straight to Marquis Sandor's resistance.
The Resistance?
During training, a division of the Resistance ignored their orders and disappeared. They were next found exchanging broadsides with the Imperials over Old Nabradia.
Why would they go there? They were asking to be found.
You misunderstand. Those ships must surely belong to Rosarian Division. They may have joined Ondor's resistance forces as patriots or even mercenaries, but in reality they are regulars of the Rosarian army, under direct command of our war pavilion. This fifth column has invaded Imperial airspace and provoked a response. Unable to abandon them, His Excellency the Marquis was obliged to give his main fleet the order to attack. And the battleground is Dalmasca.
Should this fight drag on, Rosaria will enter the fray. The defense of Dalmasca is their excuse, and we will have a war between empires.
Correct. They will bide their time waiting to strike until the Empire has spent itself against the Marquis. But then he will crush them and the Marquis both between his hands.
Vayne holds the Dusk Shard no longer. His advantage is lost.
Vayne has advantages enough. He stands on higher ground, and my birds tell me he has awoken something quite large. Bahamut, Lord of the Sky. There was a stirring in the mist, in the direction of Ridorana, I am told. Bahamut awoke soon after this.
It is the mist that came before the Cryst was undone. It breathed life into this Bahamut. If Rethers had not stopped it when he did, how much more mist might it have drunk? All went according to Dr. Sid's designs.
Yes, the man's last great accomplishment, I fear. And so it falls to me to put an end to the thing.
Vayne commands Bahamut himself?
He comes to Rabanastar.
Then I will defend Dalmasca and stop this Bahamut. This is my charge.
That's our charge, actually.
It's our home. It belongs to us all.
And my charge is to hinder and delay this Rosarian invasion for as long as is possible. I will do what I can. Ah, yes. When this unpleasantness is done, you must come to Rosaria. I will take you to the Amber Vale of Clan Margrace. Such things I will show you. Until then, I will be waiting.
A lot of emphasis on come there. I hear you. Lo, Vaughn, word from the Resistance. The Imperial Sky Fortress Bahamut is on the attack. This could be bad. We have no chance of fighting from the ground. No, the only way would be to fight Bahamut, or Bahamut, is to go to it by airship. The Strahl cannot travel to Bahamut. Okay. So basically, this is our section here where we can choose to not go and to grind, basically. Which I might do a little bit of, but not wholly so. Once we go to the Bahamut, that is it. That's the end. And I think there's a little bit of a map to work through, but not too much. It's pretty much a gauntlet of boss battles, and then we're through with the game. You know, the final cutscenes notwithstanding, but there is not much left, so let's take a look. Anything cool I can buy? Should be critical. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. I don't need gambits. I don't think there's any additional magics for sale. I got everything here. Okay, so I think I only ended up getting one magic from that whole Pharos section, so I might be able to... What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do 2 saves. Just in case I screw something up, because you never know when that might happen. I'm gonna... Freaking the game's, or the stream's gonna go dark, rather. I guess the game technically will go dark too, but I'm gonna take a look and see this magic technic business we've got going on here. Ardor is something that we missed. Deals massive fire elemental damage to all foes in range. That is on the 2nd flight of the 3rd ascent. Hastiga is at the Great Crystal. Even though that'd be nice, I don't think I'm going to be going to the Great Crystal for that. Feywood, Edge, Recent, Reflectiga. Don't really use Reflect all that much. It has its moments, but it's not ideal in most circumstances. Poison, Toxify, Sleep, Go, Silence, Get Out of Behind, Necrohol of Nabudis. It takes a little bit of work to get through. Scathe is in the Lusu Mines. I think I have that, actually. Flare. 30% first flight. Okay, so I got that. The only other thing at Pharos is Holy, which we saw for some reason it wouldn't unlock paths for us, so I think I might go back, try to do that. Where was that on? That's on the 1st ascent. Okay, 1st ascent and the 3rd ascent, 2nd flight. Alright. Bad game. Let's see. Can we teleport back? Yes, we can. I pretty much basically just want those 2 magics, and that's it. Bosh, what are you doing in this party? Oh, he wasn't. I got confused there for a moment. Select the destination. Penumbra? What is that? What does that mean? Subterra, origin of darkness. Oh, hey. There was something talking about the Subterra before. I don't think we want to do this. No. So our only option, I guess, is to go from the beginning. We might have access to the elevator on later floors, I don't know. Or maybe the waystones will be able to take us somewhere. Let's try something that isn't the elevator. Okay, so we touch this, where does it take us? Okay, we're on the first flight of the first ascent. Okay, since I already came through this area before, I'm not gonna worry about, you know, not speeding through this, so we're definitely gonna be going at this full force. Demon shield, eh? Okay, so there's another elevator that takes us to other location. I just don't remember where the floors line up at, so I guess we'll see what this is. This is still the first ascent, but it's the third flight, which might be in our favor here. Power armlet. Okay, well, let's destroy one of these things. Oh, it's stagnant. Okay. Well, I suppose let's go through and see if we can find any of the red ones. There's a red one. There it goes. Okay, so that definitely unlocks something. So supposedly we need to unlock 7 of these. So this might result in going back and getting some of these things to respawn. I don't know why this wasn't working before. I'm a little bit irritated that it wasn't, because I totally could have had the spell had it, you know, actually worked. But it didn't, so... what can you do, I guess? Okay, well, we can go over here and just check to make sure that it's actually, you know, working. Okay. And then, of course, the bridge was already built for that first section there, so that shouldn't be going away. Ah, that's why I couldn't see anything. There was a fake wall here. So that's the Gungnir? I don't know how that's pronounced. I believe that's a new, yeah, spear, but it's not as good as the one I currently have. That's a shame. Well, the Dragon Whisker is pretty good, I guess. Let's see if there's any other benefits. Okay, Dragon Whisker. Apparently Holy Lance is better than that. I guess it has Holy Element. Dragon Whisker just doesn't have an element to it, but it's more powerful. So I guess if I came across something that was weak against fire and or holy, I could swap out for either one of those. I guess that means I probably am not going to be selling them, but I don't necessarily want to have them equipped at all times. Anyway. I don't know if fighting the green ones will take away from the red platforms. It's a possibility, so I don't want to risk it and, you know, accidentally do that. End up doing more work. So I'm going to flee from any of the green ones. We'll just see if we can get the red ones to spawn back. Man, I wonder if we had able to access Redis's gambits when he was in the party, because for some reason he was able to use a gold needle before the allies got petrified, and that sure would be handy for the Stonus spell. I don't know, the red ones aren't respawning very much. I wonder if I leave, what'll that do? Got plenty of green ones. It just goes to the elevator, it doesn't go to anything. Oh, great, now it's like none of the red ones are respawning. However, the previous red gate is still in place. So I wonder if going back into the previous area, because I think there might have been some red flame ones in the area that I was just at. I mean, unfortunately, they're not respawning here. And this might have been like a safeguard or something just to prevent, because what they do is they take away. And let's open this again. If you're building a green path, they take away from the green path before it actually stabilizes. So it's a possibility that they limit their respawn count just to prevent the player from getting screwed out of actually being able to build a gate. Oh, no. See, it's like not even when I'm casting it, Stona doesn't register pre-petrification as being a problem. Man, I missed a lot of these doors. Chaperone? Oh, never mind. She was actually completely in the right, trying to heal herself. Just in the nick of time. And I wish they would sort of like render in from further away than they actually do. I mean, I know this was a PS2 game and everything, but I don't know, they could have bumped it up for the HD edition. I would just like to make sure that I'm not... there's nothing down here. I'm gonna go a secondary map away just to see if it gets those other ones to respawn back at the floor that I was already at. I mean, it's like these goddamn chickens are respawning. I wish the heads were able to do the same. I'm not gonna fight anything else, just kind of make our way through back where we were. Oh, he's chasing. Although I don't know how you're supposed to get that. I wonder if it builds a green path here too, since technically we already built one before. Let's try fighting one of these things. Because while we're here, it's like we can... Oh, I can't fight these? They're not aggressive. Interesting. I don't know, there's that item over there, according to the listing. I don't know specifically what it was, but it's not a spell, so I don't care really. I mean, if it's a good weapon, then, I mean, that's a shame, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I did last time. Open the store. Look at that. Just in case it has anything to do with getting these guys to spawn. Here we go, okay. Let's just hope it kept the one that I already got. No, 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 no. These things are gonna follow me all the way up the stairs, so I'm just gonna fight them real quick. Dang, the Chimera head, a full head, huh? Okay, well, despite the fact that it exploded itself. Yeah, I got stoned. We were still able to unlock part of the path, so... That's good. Nugget of orichalcum. I think that's all of it. There we go, okay. And there it is, holy. Holy smokes. Let's see what we got. There it is. Heavy holy damage to one foe, very good. And it only costs 16 with Pinello. In fact, looking at that, I'm going to equip Fran. I believe I got another one. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't. I thought I had another Sage's Ring. I don't. Oh well. Okay, so we gotta head back to the elevator, and then I gotta go find the third ascent, second flight. And somewhere over there is another black magic spell that's pretty good. Okay. I'm just gonna take a stab and say it's 48. Actually, it probably isn't. I think that... The third ascent was pretty damn high up. I wonder how far we can go, because obviously destroying the Sun-Cryst blew the roof off the place, so how far did that go down? This is still considered the first ascent. 50. Still, this is the first ascent. We can reach the second ascent from here, but I don't... Alright. Unless there's another elevator, let's see what happens. I think I missed those chests in the background last time, too. Okay, so this is the second ascent. Oh, this one's a pain in the ass, though. Maybe there's another elevator over here. There's one on the other side. Okay. So this is still... Okay, this is still the second, but we can reach the third by hitting this. The only thing about this, I need to make sure... Okay, we need to get to the second flight. Huh. Portion of that map I wasn't able to get to. I wonder how much bearing... Yeah, let's just fight these things, I guess. Ooh. B-team ain't quite cutting it with the bombs. Alright. Anyway. Let's just take a random sigil and see where it takes us. So is this still the first flight? In fact, we really didn't make any progress at all. I've embroiled myself in something I don't think I should have. I've got an urn here though, so I mean that's nice. Maybe we could try this holy out. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was an ass load of status effects. This might be the punishment, actually. considering I did 2 in a row that were bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't good. At the very least, I'm trying to draw them away. Penella, you gotta stop using Kiraga. She ain't gonna stop. Unfortunately, that disease clings even after you die.
It cannot end us.
Yeah, it's a real damn shame, isn't it? Boy, this is bad. It's like a lot worse than I was expecting it to be. No, but they got disease. They're disease-ridden. Nothing I can do about that either, unless I'm able to get them to use a serum without them dying. Okay, do ghosts count as undead? I don't know. Shit. Let's try a summon. I don't get to use those too often. almost down. Ah, damn. Like, how much of a goddamn gauntlet do you have to go through to get this? Jesus. Oh, maybe I'll do another summon. I was questioning whether I wanted to do a summon or a quickening. Unfortunately, unlike other Final Fantasy games, once a character dies, there's no, like, grand exit. They don't do a final attack, nothing like that. It's just, they go. Okay, yeah, this isn't working out. I didn't think the repercussions of that would be quite as dire. Okay, so we're back with the autosave, which thank God this version of the game has autosaves. We still have Holy though, right? Where the hell is it? Abilities. Like, I always keep looking for like magic, but no, they're all put into abilities. Did I pass it? I don't see it. Panella, do you have it? Yes, you do. Okay, good. It's just unorganized, I guess. Okay, so I guess let's go the way we're supposed to go. Let's see, this is still the first flight. As good as I thought it would. Okay, so this is the second flight. This is where we're supposed to be. Harder. Oh my god, what? Hold on, was that it? So it was there this whole time? I think that's supposed to be a black magic, isn't it? Or was it a technic? No, it's a dark magic. Fire damage to all foes in range. Who can do that? Oh, I guess the only people that can do dark magic is red mages? I don't know. But either way, Ash is the only one that could do that. Well, good for her. I actually have her in a position where she can use some of the more powerful magics that aren't Furaga and whatever else. Okay, the only problem with this is that, well, one, I feel kind of stupid because, boy, it was just right there. I could have gotten that the first time around. Here, I thought I was being thorough and careful, but I guess not. Anyway, we need to take, if I remember right, the red sigil. What's up, Taylor? Welcome back. Finally hit 50. Good deal. Look at all the chicks. Yeah, it's kind of fun seeing the counter grow, but I don't know. The way I see it, sometimes it doesn't really matter too much. Still kind of fun though, and then if you end up getting like affiliate or something like that, then you can do emotes and other grand things. But yeah, sometimes some of the in-game benefits actually end up being kind of cool. Not in-game, but you know, like the Twitch, the benefits of affiliate or whatever at Twitch. Partner's asking too much though, I don't know. Okay, so where does this spit us back out? Yeah, here we are. 0 expectations. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like just do your thing, basically. It's the best way to go about it. Why is that darkened out? Oh, maybe because we got a cutscene here. It robbed us of the chance to explore this part of the map manually. Or maybe not, I don't know, this is weird. Some Metal Gear survive until the maintenance piped up every Monday night. They got a scheduled maintenance day. Consistency. That seems to be what draws in the people too. So I think especially if you're someone that sticks to a handful of games or a particular type of game, seems to strike a chord with most people. I've been feeling the Metal Gear itch recently though, so I don't know, I might end up doing something. I can't use this anymore? I wonder if I had to hit that waystone back there. God damn it. Well, if anything, I was worried about that 100% map completion, so I guess this will get, or hopefully it counts towards it. Thinking about it though, the subterra of this area, I don't even know if it counts as a map because the map was kind of like blanked out. At least it shows there's still a pulse coming on me. Yeah, I suppose so. Hopefully enough pulses get on their radar, show them there's still interest. I don't know. Currently unemployed, still be on more. Well, yeah, sometimes I could be a little rough, but at least you got time for some other things. Okay, I'm just assuming that we're gonna have to hit up that waystone when we get down to the second level. Let's see what happens here. The hell is this? First flight. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, we don't want that. What the hell? Tower. Work on the house during the day, destroy games at night. Yeah, it's not too bad, especially if there's housework to be done. I still got some stuff to do from moving last year, and it's like I never feel like doing it, so that's part of the problem. But having a little bit more time, even though I did have a bit of a break, I had some time earlier, just I never actually put it to any sort of use. I've never seen this thing before. Here, she could probably use bravery on herself. Are you thinking you're going to be streaming most of the games that you're doing, or just kind of play them on your own time? Sometimes I have that issue where I want to play something, but then I wonder, this could make a decent stream, but at the same time, there are a few games where I just kind of want to play it on my own without having to worry about time constraints or making any sort of commentary or anything like that. Hell of a fight. I got an Arcana. I don't know what that is. I don't know where this goes. This only goes up. Okay. Tomorrow you get to literally destroy the bathtub. Worried. I would be too. I never like swapping. Oh man, the biggest... I hate doing any sort of big repairs with something that could potentially be dangerous or expensive. Usually expensive more than dangerous. Do we have to go through here? I guess so. I guess you could stream the Switch. Got some stuff on there. Gonna buy a new PC soon, work from home. You building your own or pre-built? Possibilities open. I gotcha. Okay, well we weren't accursed since we didn't make the wrong choices, so we were able to get through here without... Boy, that's freaking me out though, considering the horrible experience that I had trying to get through this section last time. But okay. Done a lot to the house. Scary if you haven't done it before. Pretty much. That's why I never like to mess around with anything unless I need to. I hate replacing ceiling fans and windows and, you know, if I ever have to do any car work, it's always a big pain in the ass. And I'm nervous about doing it. Even with other stuff too, like electronics, like I gotta make a repair on my GPD. And it's like cracking that thing open is not fun. It's a $700 piece of equipment. I'm still waiting for the bottom shell to arrive so I can... Oh, wait a second. I wanted to go to Balfenheim, not Boucherba. I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, I got the spells I wanted. So, we're pretty much set to go. from the looks of it, and I'm guessing that Balfenheim... well, you know what? I better go check. I didn't check the armor. So, probably would be a good thing to do. Do more than anything, stream your retro trio, Sega, and NES, SNES system. What's your goal with a new PC? Yeah, the only thing about that is you need to do it through a capture card, so you gotta get something that can take whatever their output is, which is usually auxiliary. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like with me, it doesn't work on new TVs, so I can't actually stream from my old consoles anymore. And that can only be done through emulation. Like I had to do that with Link to the Past. I've tried everything, and I finally found, it's like, I looked it up, nobody ever had a straight answer. Finally read an article about some people that do some deep dives into older consoles, and it turns out it's partially has to do with the video signal. 240p is what a lot of these older consoles run at, and newer televisions like mine don't receive that signal whatsoever. So unfortunately there's just no way to play it on my TV, and I can't hook it up to a monitor or anything, so I'm pretty much out of luck when it concerns that, unless I feel like buying an older television. That can also work, with PC, and I'd be able to switch off between them. But that's probably not going to happen, so... I could bring in my old Sony. I have that in the spare room, but it's like a good 20 inches smaller than this, and it's just not, my 4K would be going to waste. Also, it looks like we don't have anything new to buy from the shops, so we're pretty much good to go. I got the spells, I got the highest armor that you can purchase, even some that are just through pickups. Let's do a quick inventory sort. Not that. Look at all those shields. 8 Super Metroid games and 1 hacked cart. Oh boy. Once you start getting in the bootlegs, I did that for a little while back when I first started streaming. They're funny, but they can be a little bit tedious. Okay, we got a lot of licenses here that we can use too. Basically, this is just going to be like prep work before the final little run. Alright, have fun, Deller. Thanks for dropping in. See you around next time. Take care. We still can't get Exodus, huh? I feel like I should give Famfrit to Balthier. Well, that might not be the best thing. We could get him some light magic. That's actually not bad. It was your father's dying wish for you to have this. Did I give him another Esper? I feel like I should. Yeah, he had one. Actually, he might have 2. Oh, so, like, Balthier's rocking 3 Espers right now. Shoot. Fran has Gem Hazai. Yeah, she could take Ashmal too. Why not? What is Excalibur? Is that like the knockoff Excalibur? It doesn't seem quite right. I know that there's usually an Excalibur in these games, but I haven't seen it. No evidence of it. What's that, Exodus? I gotta offload Exodus on somebody. I'm gonna give it to Pinello. She doesn't need daggers. It's kind of a waste since it doesn't actually unlock anything that she can use, but I guess that's alright. What's this? Increased physical attack damage? Alright. I guess that works out. Okay, so Vaughn, you can equip the dragon helm now. Dragon mail I never got. It's not like how it's bright red. It almost looks like that Dracula armor. And Terrace, that was his latest weapon that we got from the tower. Lightning arrows. Let me do that. Those parallel arrows. Whatever busts you. White robes. It's better, I guess. Aegis Shield. Not as good evade, but it's got pretty damn good magic evade. I wonder if that'd be better than the Demon Shield. I'm a little disappointed that we got two things that are potentially better than the Genji Shield. I thought the Genji Shield was so hard to come by, it might be good. Maybe I'll just do... Alright, we'll do that. Didn't we have, like, Genji gloves? There they are. Improves chance of scoring multiple hits, and he's got automatically counter with a weapon in hand. Alright. I can put the Genji gloves on. Dragon Whisker, we already took a look at that. Black robes. Anything else? Penetrator crossbow. I'm surprised that there isn't something better than this. I never found a better crossbow. Celebrant's Black Mask. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm satisfied with that. We can head back to the aerodrome now and make our way down to the Bahamut and finish up this game. On the one hand, it feels kind of like it's been a long time coming, but when I actually think about it, not really. I got through this game a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. Okay, we're gonna take the straw, and we are gonna go to the Bahamut.
This wind, what could it be?
Storm's coming.
A tornado? A tornado? It's headed right for us!
We've got to get out of here this way!
Ah, so there it is, our Death Star.
Make your target the Resistance heavy cruiser.
Our dear Cid, slain by his son. A common tale of late.
Firing solution complete. Sighting is good.
No thanks to you, but
Release
alright.
valves open. The nether sites are critical.
Auxiliary show clear.
Put an end to this. They have already surrendered.
Let us make of this an offering. One he might see even now. Vayne, what say you?
The main battery stands ready.
I beg you.
Fire.
You may fire when ready.
Once they see that there can be no surrender, the Resistance must needs come at us with all they have. We will answer their attack head-on and destroy them, before the eyes of all Rabanastre.
If you do this, the people will only grow to hate you the more.
And should I pardon them, they will only rise up yet again.
I do not believe they would. In cooperation lies our hope. You are mistaken. You are wrong, brother.
And if I am? You had best find the strength you need to correct me then.
Ship sighted ahead! A score or more! The Resistance fleet, my lord!
Hear this! Today we write the first page of a new history. Our history. Each of you must play his part. Put down this rebellion. For Arcadia, we fight!
For Arcadia!
Ships, prepare to fire on my command. Heavy cruiser South Pharos stands ready. Heavy destroyer stretching our line. Page measure marching.
May fortune favor us all.
You just saw that what the thing could do, right?
This is All-First Leader. Keep your formations tight. Give them a warm welcome. Many more to choose from. Right for the taking.
Give word to the cannons. Make ready and fire.
We have a clean line.
Prepare the second volley. Be quick. By the gods.
Carrier Gallival, she's lost. Unknown ship from abaft.
It's the Falcon. Or the Stroll.
Uncle,
also, I had half a mind to say
to the Bahamut to stop Vayne.
it's a trap, but I spared you that.
Saying? You are too rash. Your duties come after the battle is over.
If we allow them to destroy us here, there will be no after. You must assist our charge.
Stop. You must pull back. Stop the Stroll.
Hold it. I mean, wait. This is Vayne Solidor. I'm going in with her, so we're fine. I got the princess covered.
Vayne Solidor? So you hold him as a hostage?
No, Uncle. He will fight with us against Vayne. Leave it to us.
Understood. Our fate is in your hands.
Yes. I got the princess covered.
Lars would say that. We're relying on you for fire support. Give them something to think about. We'll pick our moment and make our move. quite the welcome. Careful.
One follows.
Ah, you want to dance? Then let's dance.
A new partner.
It's not easy being this popular, you know. There it is.
Come on. Come on.
This is Star Wars. That's what I've been saying. There's
Vayne will be in the fortress's command tower.
There's some good
I saw something of
parallels.
the like on our way in here. Right above our heads.
We need not fight all the Empire to win. If we can get to Vayne, we can put an end to this war.
Let's get going then. Find Vayne wherever he's perched and knock him off.
Yeah, simple as that. All right. But anyway, yeah, we have a little bit of a cross here between, you know, end of A New Hope and Return of the Jedi, sort of. Look, I know it's not exactly the same, but it carries some awfully similar vibes. Also, no map for this place. If I remember right, it's not very large, though, so we don't really have too much to worry about, hopefully. If anything, it should be as big as the Leviathan, if not, surprisingly a little bit smaller, considering how big this thing is. So my only issue with the Bahamut is I think it gets a bit of a reference earlier in the game, but not too much. And it's like, you know, there's not, considering how devastating a weapon this thing sort of is, there's not a whole lot of presence for it. So, you know, when it finally shows up, it's just like, oh, okay, this is the ultimate Deathbringer weapon. Which is nice and all, but I feel like had we known about this thing or seen it under construction or something like that, it would have had a bigger impact. Ah, the core.
They hide in the sun! Battery destroyed! It's over Flash's gate! Damage report! We need those ready fighters! Enemy squadron still incoming! What are you waiting for? Fire! Fire!
Is this their worst?
Evasive hardcore! Nash is falling back!
The line is drawn.
The Resistance fights their battle well. We dare not fail them. We dare not falter.
Stop worrying. We just have to clean up here, and then Ash will be the queen.
It's kind of hard to believe. I can't even imagine trying to rule a whole kingdom.
A queen might always run away with the help of a sky pirate looking to raise his bounty a peg.
I doubt our queen would need the help of any sky pirates.
Do you really think me as strong as all that?
Who said anything about strong? You'll make it. You got good friends.
What the hell? Helm Rook? Yeah, alright. Whoa, what is that? A giant sphere in the background. Come on, friend, do something. I guess healing is good too. Heavy damage to one foe or massive damage to one foe? I guess we'll do the massive damage. Oh god, this just keeps getting worse. All these status effects. Oh boy. And this is cavalcade of enemies ever end. See if we can make a break for it. Alright. Map doesn't really do anything, does it? There we go. Oh. Damn. Well, I guess Remedy doesn't remedy any sort of disease that you have. Where's Cleanse? There it is. There we go, okay. That was a little bit rough. Panel can be used to operate the lift. It seems to reach the uppermost level of the central shaft. Well, I think that's probably what you were looking for, right?
So you have lived.
I am Judge Magister. Even in disgrace, my just reward for aiding the empire that destroyed my homeland.
Gabranth, do not blame yourself anymore.
You confound me, brother. You failed Landis. You failed Damaska. All you were to protect. Yet you still hold on to your honor. How?
I had someone more important to defend. And defender I have. How is it that you have survived? Is it not because you defend Lord Larsa?
Silence! All was stripped from me. Only hatred for the brother who fled our homeland remains mine. Tell me, why do you forsake that which you must hold most precious?
I do as I must, brother. Or is that not answer enough?
Alright, I should probably switch to the A team just so we can get Bosch in on this. They're taking those hits pretty hard.
Futile, Bosch. Long have I walked in hatred's company. As long as I can curse your name, I shall not be defeated.
Then come! Wield your hatred and crush me. I welcome it.
Okay, somebody cast silence. Oh, yeah, renew? You can't do that.
Your life ends at my blade.
Oof. Alright, two can play at that game, asshole. Actually, thinking about it, I probably should reserve some of these for, damn. Well, part of the plan anyway. I should probably reserve some of these because we got a few more bosses, I believe, to fight after this. So, I'm not going to go too far with that. I don't think so, buddy. You don't get the buff here.
Your life ends at my blade.
Everybody took a hit from that. Ooh. I think Brant's getting a little carried away there.
Have you your fill of this?
I would ask you the same. Let this end, Noah.
I've no right to be called by that name.
Then live and reclaim it.
Hunnigan. I guess he's just gonna hang out there. Which is fine by me. Okay, do we still need to do anything with this? Engage the left, alright. Oh, he's coming along? Okay, I guess. I didn't know that this was the lift. I thought maybe the lift would be coming down, but that's fine.
I bid you welcome to my sky fortress, the Bahamut. I must apologize for my delay in welcoming you aboard my ship. Permit me to ask, who are you? An angel of vengeance? Or perchance a saint of salvation?
I am simply myself. No more and no less. And I want only to be free.
Such a woman is not fit to bear the burden of rule. Weep for Dalmasca, for she is lost. Observe well, Asa. Watch and mark you the suffering of one who must rule, yet lacks the power.
No. No, brother. I will not. Though I lack your power, I will still persist.
Bold words, child.
Lord Laza.
Alright. Special guest party member Larsa joins in. Was it just going like bare-fisted? What's going on here? Yeah, he is.
Are forfeit, and your insurgents with them. Dalmasca will again know order. For good and all, I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end.
What am I to do with those who would oppose me? But show them death!
Oh. I didn't know he had the ability to split the earth. Damn, Larsa getting in the 4-hit combo.
Will fall.
Was that a quickening? What was that?
Lord Brother!
Larsa!
Oh god.
Manufactured nethicite.
It's got a bit of a different effect on him, I think.
Behold the power left me by our fallen friend. Gabranth, you will defend my brother. He will have much need in the hell to follow.
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
One I gladly pay.
Okay, hold up, Vaughn. I'm gonna take you out. Let's see. Cast Bravery on Gabranth and Bosch. What am I looking to do here? Gabranth is immune. Oh, wait, hold on. Party, there we go.
Ivalice will know a new dynast king, and man will keep his own history. The tyranny of the gods is ended. We are their puppets no more. The freedom for which we have longed is at hand.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do about, like, aging 60 years forward and gaining, like, 4 times muscle mass? I don't know that that goes down too well, prolonging your life.
We shall perish.
He's a big guy, yeah. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. this guy's got a new set of protective buffs I didn't notice, so we're gonna have to take that off. Is he immune to that? I guess he is.
Even a stray has pride. Here I pay my debt.
Burn in hell! Confront!
Bosh, tell me, he is a good master? Aye.
Penna! I have failed us both. I am no Dynast king. You must find another, one who might realize your ambitions.
They are fulfilled beyond your knowing. The Cryst is sundered. Age of Stones complete. From the Undying Ones, the world is freed. You shall not tread this path alone. Together we go. Come.
Won't Sid be eager to learn what has happened here? History begins anew.
going right into the battle. Alright, so I think up until this point, most of the game has been pretty much westernized as far as the storytelling is concerned, but this hits a very, I want to say, a Japanese approach, a very JRPG-like approach to our final boss here. It's just like this big clockwork monstrosity. The final form has been reached. Okay, so what do we need here? Let's... Let's see if I can get protective measures on all our party members. Even then, it still does a hell of a lot of damage. Immune to holy? Didn't think that'd be the case. Wasn't magic doing a little bit more? I don't know whose that was. Was that Balthier's? Oh no. Oh yeah, magic was doing quite a bit. Maybe not, the effect faded. Okay, Ash, you're great, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I gotta swap her out. She keeps lunging forward a bit. Okay. At least Bosch can take it, kinda. Also, I just noticed that... What is his... The Undying? He's got no health bar. Uh-oh. I definitely need somebody with the spell. Undying is immune to magic, you say? Come on, Ash, what are you doing? Oh, she's getting attacked by something. Okay, no, stop. Ash, stop. I need you out of the party. And she gets targeted for something. There we go. That's nothing but stat boosting. Not that I mind that much, but still. Well, I would just go and do something like that. It's not quite Sephiroth, but it's like destroying his own area. Is he still immune to... Yeah. Okay. Now he's immune to physical attacks, so... Hold up. Does that mean we can use... magic? Yes, we can. Okay, good, good, good. Alright. Here, give me faith. Bosh, I'm sure you got something. Sheer? I guess he's immune to that. Okay, Flare's great and it does a lot of damage, but it takes too long. Like, Shock just does like a couple thousand damage below. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot faster. Oh, great. Yeah, he's immune to magic and physical attacks now. That's cool. Oh, Bosh, no. Who knows Arise? Here, I'm gonna use that on Pinello. God. It's like it's become Bahamut. No longer immune. That's what I like to hear. Alright, cool. And let's see. Nah, we're still good on protect. Better get Bosch in on this. Oh, seriously? Wow. Does he have any? Okay, he's got no buffs. Ugh. Hold up. Oh no, somebody already got him. Oh, Fran did. I thought he was berserk, but then I guess he used that Dispel Ghost, so. Whatever. Bosch has fallen again. Oh no. Everybody's dying. Here, we got like mega elixirs. I guess I don't quite need that right this moment. It's just he keeps killing him even at fairly high health. Bosch, where are you at? Do something, please. See if we could hit a good one here.
We can win this.
Oh, no. I pressed square. I usually press and alternate between the buttons. It tends to work. I guess it didn't do it that time.
Huh.
2 level 3s in a row ain't bad, but still. Bigger combos what matters most.
It ends now.
Yeah, not quite. Still, it's a decent amount of damage. We got any like really good moats here? Still working on that Kiraja. Let's see. Well, these kind of suck. Whatever. Oh! Somebody with a magic hit. I'm not sure who hit that. Maybe it was Fran.
Solidor, can we fly?
No fuel goes to the Glossair engines.
Damn. Vaughn, you're in charge. I'm checking the engine room.
Right.
Fran, with me.
Look! Bahamut's Glossair rings are stopping!
Vaughn, as soon as the Strahls rings move, you take off. Understood? You can fly her, Vaughn. Just do it like I told you.
Don't worry.
Penelo, watch for interference from Bahamut's Skystone. The Strahls a fickle girl. You keep her working for us.
I'll see what I can do.
Bash, look after Larsa, will you? If House Solidor should crumble, the Empire would fail, and civil war would take us all.
I understand.
The Lord Larsa is our last hope.
Vaughn, the power's back. We can go.
Right. Let's go. Grab onto something.
Sir, it's the Stroll. She's left Bahamut. She's moving away.
The Stroll. They made it. At last. The Bahamut has fallen. The final test is upon us. The judges shall rule us no more. Main cannon on the Alexander.
This is Judge Magister Gabon. All forces cease fire. I repeat, all units of the Arcadian army, hold your fire.
The battle is over. As of this moment, we have signed a ceasefire with the Shelia Benargan Dalmasca, the Royal Majesty.
Attention. This is Larsa Vayne Solidor.
My brother Vayne has died with honor in battle. The Imperial fleet is now under my command.
Sir, your orders, sir.
This is Ashelia Dalmasca.
The Lady Ash. Thank the gods you live.
I confirm what Judge Magister Gabranth and Larsa Solidor have said here.
Please stand down your attack. The war is over. Ivalice looks to the horizon.
A new day has dawned. We are free.
Look, Vaughn, the Bahamut.
A message from the Alexander.
Take it.
Sir.
This is Judge Sargabath, Captain of the Alexander, flagship of the 12th Damascan Fleet of the Arcadian Army. I address all ships in Rabanasta's airspace. The Bahamut must not be allowed to fall on the city of Rabanasta. We are preparing to ram her. Do not interfere.
Madness.
Should she fall, the paling will not hold, and all Rabanasta will be obliterated. All ships, concentrate your fire on the Alexander's remains once Bahamut is clear of the city.
Hasty, aren't they? I think it's a little early to be throwing away our lives just yet.
Balthier? Wait! Balthier, where are you?
Oh, Vaughn. Sounds like you made it out okay. The Strahl's a fine airship, eh?
What does he think he's doing? Balthier!
Marquis, stop that fool judge on the Alexander for me, would you? Just getting somewhere with these Glossair rings. Almost done. Don't want him ramming me before I fix them, do we?
Balthier, do you understand exactly what it is you're doing?
Princess! No need to worry. I hope you haven't forgotten my role in this little story. I'm the leading man. You know what they say about the leading man? He never dies. Let's fly! Fran, power to the Glossair rings. Fran?
to me, Balthier. Get out of Bahamut immediately.
Please, Balthier! You mustn't die!
Please, Balthier. Come back.
I'd say you're in more of a supporting role.
Fran, please. Vaughn, the Strahl's in your hands. You'd better take care of her, you hear? If there's one scratch on her when I get back...
Roger that. We'll be waiting for you.
Balthier!
Alright. Well, things might go black here for a second. Okay, so, hold on. This music ended up getting a little louder than I thought it would. I'm gonna turn that down just a bit. Despite it being a good track and everything, so. Anyway, that was Final Fantasy XII. And our server. Yeah, I haven't played this game in ages. I believe it came out in 2006, and that was the last time I played it. And boy, what a game. It left an impact on me, like I said. I still think, even after all these years, that it's still one of the most unique Final Fantasy games. There might have been a time when I might have contested that it could have possibly been my favorite. Replaying it again, I don't know if that still holds true. I still think I might like stuff like 7 and 9, just for certain factors here and there, but this is still up there, top 5, I think. It's so unique compared to other Final Fantasy games. I think we keep going back to the Star Wars comparisons, and I'm sorry, but that's just kind of how it reminds me of Star Wars so much, and it's more than just, you know, you can easily make the argument, like, people can go a very shallow depth with it and say that, oh yeah, it's about an empire, there's a resistance, Star Wars. But no, there's certain themes and the way certain characters play out and compositions of the cast and how the plot is structured, how it progresses. There's other elements. I feel like with this, when it comes to the storytelling, how they blend in Western and Eastern storytelling, much like how Star Wars did. That's why it had such a broad range and appeal, because it was something new for Westerners, but it's still sort of familiar. But it was also familiar to Easterners and their type of storytelling. And it's a shame that this one, it didn't quite work out, I feel. Especially, like I said, when this game first came out. I don't know what critical reception was like. I feel like it was fairly positive. I do remember seeing some decent things said about it at the time from, you know, like professional critics and magazines and whatnot. But it's like as time wore on, I never heard too many people talk about it personally when it was going on, when it was, you know, newly released. And then as time went on, it's just like I had encountered so much negativity towards the game, and I just never fully understood why. And certain people complained, like, well, the combat system is skewed, you know, it was a big departure from the last mainline Final Fantasy game, which was X, which used turn-based combat like all the rest of them did. And this was the first one to sort of take a leap into a different direction. Now, they would go on to do different things concerning all mainline Final Fantasies after this, but I feel like this one probably did it the best. The action RPG style worked. One real big one at the time that had preceded this game was Knights of the Old Republic. 2 might have even been out before this game released, but it was a tried and true kind of, I feel like, at the time for action RPGs, and I feel like they did a fairly decent job at trying to replicate that and incorporate it. Was it as good as other action RPGs? Probably not. But I don't know, there's something about it. Yeah, you could sort of argue that the game plays itself, but you have to set it up in order to do that. Something's real satisfying about setting up those gambits and going through the game. But other things, people said it was unfinished. To this day, I've never really looked into it. I don't know what was unfinished about this game. Certain plot points, I feel like I wish they were expanded on. I made the comment about the Bahamut earlier, and I feel like it would have had a bigger presence had we actually seen some hint of it before. Maybe some more word of it being constructed, or actually seen it being constructed at some point. You know, Dr. Sid working on it sort of more, so that, you know, when the plan comes to fruition and then Sid goes up and releases the mist to power it up, And it's like, oh shit, you know, this thing that we've been fearing for so long has finally, you know, come to fruition. But it just kind of happened, and I feel like it's a little less impactful that way when you don't actually build up to it. However, you know, you still have the threat of the Empire itself, and now they just got a new big weapon, so that's the thing. Certain characters, I feel like I wish they could have been built up a little bit better. Vayne Solidor, we see him a little bit, but I don't feel like it's enough, and we never really see him doing anything super dastardly. We know that he's behind the death of his father, and that's how he sort of takes control of the throne and becomes emperor himself. But if we had actually seen like some physical evidence of that, or something where he's like really being a rat bastard, I feel like it would have been a little bit better, and sort of made him a little more threatening. But you know, other than that, also kind of Vaughn, I feel like he was mostly one-dimensional. He's got a bit of an arc, you know, learning to let go of the hate involving his brother, and then taking, you know, revenge for him. But he seemed a little shallow to me. Everybody else, though, seems to get their due. I feel like definitely Bosch feels more like a central character. Balthier, you know, describes himself as a leading man. He does get a fair amount in there. I almost sort of wish there was a flashback with his time as a judge. Same thing with Redis. He just kind of throws that out there, but he's a supporting side character, so I don't feel as bad if they kind of gloss over that. So I don't know. Maybe some of that stuff was planned and it just wasn't fleshed out. And maybe that was what wasn't finished about this game. I don't know. But overall, I still don't have too many complaints when it comes to the story. I do think I like the storytelling and the story in this game better than I do the actual gameplay, but the gameplay is fine. I'm finding myself addicted to it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can do, you know, close to 100%, or at least what's within my ability to do so. But I still find it fun. It might not be the most enthralling for people, but I guess it's a dependence on different taste factors. Either way, I think it's a good game. I think as far as Final Fantasies are concerned, it's very unique. And in that right, you know, not only that, but the fact that it's so well developed, outside of whatever didn't get developed, I guess. Still don't know what that is, but I feel like it's still done so well that it puts itself above some of the rest, basically. You know, whether it's the best or not, I guess that's up to personal opinion, but I think it is. And lately, there seems to have been a chord struck. I see a lot of people going back and playing the Zodiac Age now, and they're like, wow, I used to hate this game, but now I love it for some reason. I don't know what the change is. Because this feels pretty much the same. I was a little bit worried about going on the Zodiac Age and there was going to be brand new things and I was going to be at a loss, but no, not really. Also, that's it. Fairly short credit sequence too, especially compared to modern games. And considering that's an RPG, I figured there'd be a lot more people to go through. Anyway, can we exit, or you can now begin your adventure in New Game Plus mode? Not quite ready for that, so I'm just going to return to the title. But a very good game, still one of my favorite Final Fantasies, and I'm glad I was able to revisit it through the stream. There is a bit of a sequel to this game. They made a point that they didn't want it to be like a Final Fantasy 12-2, in same line with, you know, the 13 series or the 10 series. But it's called Revenant Wings, I believe, and it's on the Nintendo DS. Always wanted to get it and never got a chance to do it. I believe it's still on my Amazon wish list, so when I put it on there back in like 2009, or however long it's been, I should probably get around to it. Depending on the gameplay style, if it's something that is super drawn out, like I get a feeling like it might be a tactics RPG. If it's something like that, then I might, I don't know. I still want to play it at some point, but I was going to suggest maybe streaming it someday. It would be nice to see a continuation, because I do like the characters in this game. I feel like that was one of the better aspects of it too. But, I don't know. If it depends on the gameplay style, but still. There's still more of Ivalice to be enjoyed. Also, nice return to Ivalice. Like I said, I believe this world in Final Fantasy was first in the Final Fantasy Tactics game that was on PS1. And then they brought it back with Advance, and I believe it's at a couple different spots here and there in... Was it in 11? Was it the basis for the online world in 11? I don't remember. But either way, it's a neat little world. I like all the races. And yeah, again, it just feels the most unique compared to your standard Final Fantasy games. But yeah, basically that's it. We are now done with this. Feeling a little bit better, so probably gonna go back to Okami HD next time around. We might just hit that up since we weren't able to swap between them, and just go straight through that. Still think there's a bit more to go with that game, so it might end up actually being a little bit longer as the stream duration goes than Final Fantasy XII was. I went through this pretty fast. Oh, the other thing, importantly, the judges. I love the designs. That's one thing I wanted to mention. I like the designs of a lot of the characters, costume designs, the looks. A lot of it is very prominent and precise, but the judges, and then I remember seeing like some old, behind the scenes sort of rough artwork of the judges, and it looks so goddamn cool. Still nothing quite like them. I also wish that we sort of got a little bit more of the judges. And I feel like we were cheated a battle with Zargaboth, but I guess he was sort of one of those guys that was sort of on the edge. He just served the Empire, but he wasn't truly evil, so we never got to fight him. But anyway, regardless of that, I just saw the image in the background there. I don't know what specifically I want to do. I mean, there's a lot of games that have been on the table. I will start something, but I might just do Okami and then start one or two new things after that. There's a lot of stuff we could go back to, like I go back to Doom. There's other things I've wanted to start up that I've mentioned in the past, but I don't know. So streams will continue. I believe we will just get into Okami and finish that off, and then we will start some new things after that. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and I will be back hopefully sooner rather than later. We'll be looking at tomorrow at the soonest, I think. Well, unless something else happens, I don't know. There might be something on the plate that day, so potentially in a couple days, we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, so take care, have a good night. What did that say? Was that 3 hours and 50 minutes? Boy, stream didn't seem that long. Oh, it's recording time. Oh, no, we've been going for about 4 hours. Yeah, there was like a good 20-25 minutes when we were doing the Days Gone thing at the beginning. Anyway, yeah, it's late, so I'm going to take off. So take care, have a good night. See you around next time.